Well, folks, it is a live episode of FYC on Halloween. Halloween, it is the live FYC dance. I haven't done this in a while. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody watching FYC live around the world, around the universe. Perri, for a minute there, she was playing the Invisible Woman, but she is back. Jeff, still waiting to see what your costume is, but it's great to have you with us. Thank you all for being with us. We are really underway this FYC season for the Oscars, which are taking place on March 15th, 2026. The Oscar nominations taking place January 22nd, 2026. And for this week, we are going to choose our first round. And I say first round of predictions for, wow, Jeff, I'm loving the commitment here for Best Actor. And Jeff, you win. Best Actor, Perri, Nemiroff, what do you think of the field for Best Actor nominations?
I think there's 4 people that I'm feeling pretty good about, but I can't move the fingers. There's one slot that I feel like is so up in the air right now, and I don't know what to do with it.
I gotta say, I feel really good about 3 of my picks. The other 2 are big swings. Kind of voting on my last 2 with my heart because I saw these movies and their performances knocked me out. And then there's a ton of honorable mentions that could easily get in. Jeff, theinsnyder.com. What do we got? Wow. Oh man, I wish I could unsee this. Jeff. What is your take? Oh, Jeff, I love the commitment, buddy. Jeff, all right, what is your take on your predictions for Best Actor?
Well, Mother always said that it was going to be a good year between Leonardo DiCaprio and Timothée Chalamet, but I don't have either of them winning this year, Scott. They're both Jezebels.
They're both Jezebels. Well, all right. I'm going to start, as always, with Perri. Who was your number 1 pick on your list for our Best Actor nominations?
Sound a little like Morty from Rick and Morty, Jeff. I think my number 1 right now, I'm feeling really good about being like a locked guarantee to get nominated, especially given he was just nominated last year. Right now, my number 1 is Timothée Chalamet. I also thought he was absolutely breathtaking in that movie. I've seen him deliver so many phenomenal performances thus far, but I really did walk away from Marty Supreme thinking to myself, like, my God, just when I thought I saw an actor's show like maximum range and suggest he could do anything, he does something like this and it ups my expectations of him even higher for the future. So I think it is going to be a nomination, and a very well-deserved one at that.
I am sharing your mind this morning, Perri. I have Timothée Chalamet number 1 on my list as well, for Marty Supreme. He's a 2-time Oscar nominee already last year for A Complete Unknown and also for Call Me By Your Name. Jeff, theinsnyder.com, where is Mr. Chalamet on your list?
Mother says to put him at number 2. I think he's a great actor and it's a great performance, but the character's not very likable, and I just don't think that they're going to give it to him. I still think they're going to make him wait like they did Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, possibly, but I think that his performance in Marty Supreme is fantastic. So he's your what, number 2?
I have him at number 2, Scott.
All right, who's your number 1, Mr. Snyder?
I went with Wagner Moura from The Secret Agent.
Number 1.
I think he's the kind of veteran actor who has put in the time.
Yeah, he has.
I like his skin. Should I do this all episode or no?
No, definitely not.
I can see Harrier as about to fucking explode. Okay. Whew. Wagner Moura, I had to shake off the Agin there. Wagner Moura, I just think I've heard great things about The Secret Agent. This movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes, just like Marty Supreme. I assume it's going to be just as epic feeling. I don't know. When's the last time an international actor won?
What's that? The artist?
What's going on?
Jordon? Was that? No. Last time an international actor won. All right. If anybody in the live chat can chime in, I know that Jean Dujardin won for 2011's The Artist, but I'm trying to think if there was an actor since then.
I just think it's time. I don't think Timothée. I don't think this is the movie that's going to get Timothée his Oscar. I think this kid is guaranteed an Oscar in the future. It's going to happen. I just don't think it's this movie.
Okay, fair enough. And your number one is Wagner Moura. Okay, Perri, is Wagner Moura on your list?
Yeah, he's my number 4 right now, and I'm feeling really, really good about my 1 through 4's chances. And given the conversation around the secret agent right now, he's probably the one where. I mean, I don't love my phrasing on this, but obviously, let's say Timothée Chalamet and Leonardo DiCaprio are in the spotlight in a certain way right now. It's almost like that kind of early award season packaging we talk about, where sight unseen, you immediately consider one at the top of your list because of who they are and who's around them in a movie. Like, I feel like they're taking up most of the spotlight right now, but as we always know, like, the storylines have to change as we go through the season, and Wagner Moura is probably the one that I can picture kind of rising to the top every step of the way. So I'm like watching out for him playing the long game.
All right. Well, Wagner Moura, just looking at the live comments here. So someone else pointed out Life is Beautiful. Roberto Benigni won Best Actor. He was an international, but that was 1998. And Jean Dujardin for The Artist was 2011. So if anybody else can pull out if there was another actor since 2011 who was basically a foreign,
Yeah, and I'm not talking about Cillian Murphy either.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy from Ireland. That's not what I'm talking about. Like Best International Feature Actor who won Best Actor, that kind of thing. But I think it was Jean Dujardin was the last one. So I mentioned at the top of the conversation that my swings were a little big here. Wagner Moura probably is going to get nominated, but I have him as my number 1 honorable mention.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Because I can't wait to get to some of the people who I am picking here. Perri, who does number 2 work for?
I'm going Leonardo DiCaprio. There's no way he is not getting nominated. I feel like the One Battle After Another enthusiasm in general is too high. I see it doing very, very well, and I see him getting this nomination without a doubt.
I completely agree with you, Jeff. Where is Leo on your list?
He's number 3. I definitely think Timothée and Leo have a thing going. I just wonder if they basically split the vote, allowing a third contender to come right up the middle and surprise everybody. I think it's a great storyline, though, for the season, Timothée versus Leo, and I think that they're both locks for nominations.
I agree with you. I have Leonardo DiCaprio number 3 on my list for One Battle After Another. He is already an Oscar winner for 2015's The Revenant. I still think he should have won for Wolf of Wall Street in 2013. That's just one of those characters that, whenever that movie, if I catch it, if I'm scrolling past it on streaming, I will watch it. But he's 6 additional Oscar noms, including Wolf of Wall Street, also The Aviator, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Leo is just, I think, one of the very, 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 very best actors. Every time he makes a movie, the movie gets nominated for Best Picture. He gets nominated for Best Actor, and I love One Battle After Another. I love him in One Battle After Another. I have him at number 3 because who does my number 2 work for? Well, my number 2 is going to an actor who plays not just one, but 2 actors in their film. That is the amazing Michael B. Jordan playing Smoke and Stack in the movie that I love to pieces, Sinners. That film is fantastic. He is great in that movie. He is absolutely getting nominated. Jeff, do you have Michael B. on your list?
I do.
Good. Where?
I have him at number 4, and I think that you're right that at this point he is starting to feel like a sure thing.
Yeah.
Again, I just think it's like a deep year, but kind of a weak year in this category. But yeah, I think he kind of safely gets in now.
Yeah, I say big time. Perri, what about you?
I don't understand how you could be predicting Michael B. Jordan and then say in the same sentence it's a weak year. I thought he was great in Sinners, and I'm so excited to see that movie have the staying power that it does. I think we've already talked about it in Best Picture. I think it's got it there. I think it's got it here. I think it's got it in a whole bunch of categories, and I look forward to seeing him getting his first nomination.
It's a weak year in the sense that, like, I just saw Springsteen the other day. Jeremy Allen White's not getting nominated for that. I just watched Colin Farrell in Ballad of a Small Player last night. That's not getting a nomination.
I feel like I wouldn't necessarily dub it a weak year because of those examples, but I do understand the disappointment of certain again, based on packaging. You make certain expectations and then the movie doesn't hit that bar. But I still think there are a whole bunch of other great movies that make it so we have a lot of options to choose from right now.
I think it's turned into quite a strong year. Because sorry, it's just so hard to take Jeff seriously when he leans back like that. It is.
Oh, you Scott, gotcha.
It has turned into quite a strong year, especially in the last quarter here. It's just been seeing a lot of really, really great movies back to back lately. I think. Look, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, Jeff.
I have that effect on men.
By the way, it looks like I am right about Jean Dujardin being the last foreign actor to win, international star to win lead actor, and of course Roberto Benigni. That was off the top of my head, guys. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, all right, so all right, I'm just going to throw out. Okay, Perri, who's next on your list?
We've hit my 1 through 4. The only one left is my 5.
Okay, Jeff, have we hit your 1 through 4 or 4 of your picks?
Yeah, Wagner, Timothy, Leo, Michael B.
All right, here's my big swing number 1. So this is a film that was, I kind of heard a little bit about it, but I saw it and it rocked my world. It blew me away. This actor is getting nominated. And when more people see this movie, more people are going to go, holy crap, that is a freaking high wire act and explosive performance. Bill Skarsgård in Dead Man's Wire, directed by Gus Van Sant. This movie is fantastic. It is so great. It is based on a true story about this guy who holds a mortgage broker hostage after he gets swindled out of millions of dollars. And it is a movie that feels so much like it was shot in 1977. I mean, Gus Van Sant, it's his best movie since Milk. And Bill Skarsgård, I'm telling you, when you see this movie, you're going to go, boy, does that guy deserve to get nominated. Will he get nominated? That depends on how many Oscar voters wind up seeing Dead Man's Wire.
You have him at number 1?
4.
Number 4. Okay, got it.
He's my number 4.
Honestly, I heard that. I think you said your number 1, your first big swing.
My first big swing after Timothée Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, and Leonardo DiCaprio. But I'm telling you, Bill Skarsgård, I'm guessing you guys don't have him on your list. No,
I haven't seen it yet. I have heard that the movie is good, and I will keep an eye out for his performance. But
all right,
surprise!
Yeah, I really, really look forward to you seeing the movie so we can maybe pick up this conversation. Okay, Perri, who's last on your list?
I am going to continue a conversation we kind of started with Best Picture. Right now, I've got Joel Edgerton taking my number 5 spot for Train Dreams. That's the Netflix movie I see taking over the season. With each passing day, I just see all of their other options slip further and further back. Whereas I think Train Dreams can kind of break through that and do pretty well this season. And I also think it's really deserving of it. And then on top of that, I happen to have just seen Joel Edgerton in The Plague, which I do think is a really nice 1-2 punch that keeps him very firmly in the spotlight the entirety of award season, whether we're talking about, the Oscars or the Indie Spirit Awards, where I'm hoping The Plague does well. But I think he could be in good position to kind of sneak in here and get my 5th spot.
All right, Jeff, what about it? Joel Edgerton, does he get in?
After the show, tell me who's repping The Plague, because I really want to see that.
Oh, happily. I cannot recommend that movie enough. A phenomenal first feature.
I always have loved Joel Edgerton. I think he's a great actor, and I do think that Train Dreams is going to be special. I can't wait to see it. I don't have him on the list yet. I'd love to believe that he sneaks on, but as of now, I have him at 7.
Okay, I have him at my number 3 honorable mention right now. That I'm sure that'll change as the season progresses. I love Joe Edgerton. I love Train Dreams. We're just talking about predictions now. These will always change. Right, and I think Joe Edgerton deserves it. The movie is great. Deserves to get nominated for Best Picture. Right now, I'm not ready to put it in my top 5 because my number 5. Wait, Jeff, did we get it to your 5? All 5?
Nope.
All right, what's your last one?
I mean, he's losing momentum, but I'm sticking with it because he's so damn good in the movie, and that is my man, The Rock, Smashing Machine. I haven't given up on Dwayne Johnson yet. The Smashing Machine has come and gone, but like Train Dreams, Blue Moon, I don't really expect these movies to like do that much better as far as like their profile. I don't think either one's gonna like be seen by zillions of people. And I just don't see like Ethan Hawke and Blue Moon generating as much ink as Dwayne Johnson and Smashing Machine did. It's just a matter of whether A24 sticks with it and doesn't just pivot over to Marty Supreme and backing Timmy. I just think that the work is deserving.
All right. So listen, Dwayne Johnson was great in the film. I just don't feel like I feel like it's just dropping off. I'm just, reading the room and I just, I'm just not on it. All right. But my number 5 is another big swing. And again, it may not be a big swing after more people see the film when it opens only in theaters on November 7th. I got to tell you, I saw this movie at TIFF and I saw it again at AFI. Nuremberg. Nuremberg is a phenomenal movie about a World War II psychiatrist played by Rami Malek, Oscar winner and Emmy winner, who is analyzing a top Nazi official before the Nuremberg trials. And Russell Crowe as the Nazi, Hermann Göring, gives his best performance since Cinderella Man, which came out 20 years ago, 2005. Russell Crowe, it is a return to form. He is absolutely phenomenal in this movie. So is Rami Malek, but I just feel like Russell Crowe's got kind of the showier role. The movie is amazing. It is. I cannot recommend it enough. They don't make movies like this anymore. And at the same time, the film speaks so much to what's going on in the world today. Like so much of the dialogue, which, was written for characters in 1945 or whatever, could apply to today. But I digress. Russell Crowe is back, baby. Russell Crowe is back in fighting form. And yes, I was entertained. He is my number 5. I'm guessing neither of you, you don't have him on your list, but maybe your honorable mentions?
No.
Sorry.
I had heard a little bit of a mixed reaction out of TIFF. Admittedly, I haven't seen it myself yet, so I had kind of bumped it down my list for those reasons. But then also, it feels to me like it's a Sony Pictures Classics movie, right?
Correct. Yes.
They also have Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, and that seems like the more likely nominee of the two. So, I mean, not that they couldn't have both, obviously, but I just see them putting more resources behind Ethan Hawke. So I don't know. That's just like another reason to add to my list to kind of push Russell Crowe down the list.
He was on my radar, Scott, but not really high on the honorable mention list. Ethan Hawke was my top honorable mention, and that's the conversation I wanted to have with you guys. Like, I was surprised neither of you had him on.
Look, Ethan Hawke is deserving for sure.
I haven't seen the movie, and the thing is that I have no desire to see the movie. I don't really care about Lorenz Hart, and I wonder if a lot of other voters feel the same way.
He would be my number 1 honorable mention right now. I haven't seen it either. As soon as Halloween is over and horror stops consuming my life, I will catch up on everything. But I do think that could be a problem for Blue Moon. A couple of close friends that I've spoken to that have seen it, though, after having seen it, are like so overwhelmingly like adoring. I just heard such enthusiasm for the movie that I was kind of really struck by it. And every single time I talk to someone who has seen it, It's got the opposite effect for me as Russell Crowe. It goes higher and higher on the list.
Well, first of all, Russell Crowe, I mean, look, he's given great performances in Boy Erased, American Gangster, 310 to Yuma, State of Play. But I mean, like Cinderella Man was like a real contender type of performance. But also, I'm taking a couple of these, so I'm just having fun with it, in terms
I
of
like the swings. I respect them. There's nothing any of you guys said that was that crazy today, although Bill Skarsgård is a big swing.
It's a big swing. I'm telling you, when more people see the film, if
That's fair.
Roque Entertainment, they're a new distributor.
Yeah.
So, but they are they're being run by industry veterans who've worked in the field of awards before. So and who I know and respect, and they're really, really smart. But also, I know I talked a lot about, I'm going to say something you don't agree with, Jeff, but I want to bring George Clooney back into this conversation. Is there a chance that he gets in, Perri?
I'm not going to completely write it off because it's George Clooney. Netflix is backing the movie. I mean, I'm not going to completely write him off, but I still maintain the same thought that I did the moment Jay Kelly premiered. It felt like it landed with a little bit of a thud to me and was immediately going downhill from there. In this conversation, at least.
Is there a chance also that, a film that is showcasing an actor in a revelatory way? Actually, there's two actors this year where I saw the films and I was completely blown away because I've never seen them give performances like this. One of them is Channing Tatum in Roofman, which is a movie I love, and everyone I know who has seen it loves it. But, are enough Oscar voters seeing it? The other is another film like Dead Man's Wire came out of nowhere. But when I saw it, I immediately loved it and felt like Will Arnett is a revelation in Is This Thing On? Now, I feel like Will Arnett has a better chance maybe of getting a Golden Globe nomination, but maybe he gets an Oscar nomination for
Well, now, why do you think he has a better chance at a Globe nomination?
Because, he has a better chance of getting into Best Actor in a Comedy.
But he's not.
What do you mean?
They submitted in drama.
Oh, is that right? Well, there's the scoop, isn't it? But
I like that because it's like they're telling voters, hey, this is a drama. Take this seriously. This isn't just some comedy or musical nominee to be dismissed.
All right. So listen, I'm perfectly happy putting Wagner Moore in my number 4 spot. I mean, you're right. He's amazing in the film. He deserves to get in. Reading the Room, everyone's talking about him. I saw the film and I love the movie, and he's great in it. I'm just trying to do something a little different here. So what about our number 5? What about Jesse Plemons for Begonia?
Well, Jesse Plemons is the one that we haven't spoken about that I was going to bring up. I do obviously he has been in this space before, and that immediately makes me consider him more than others. But I also think I'm a fan of Begonia. I think it's great, and I think it's a performance showcase for all 3 of them. And just talking about Best Actor right now, I look at a performance like that, and I think to myself that is deserving of a nomination. I just wish the Begonia conversation was maybe a little louder. Also, because of what that movie is, it's like if people aren't talking about it after, then what was the point? And I feel like that conversation isn't as prevalent now that the movie is out as it should be.
Movie's going to tank this weekend. $4 million. It's a $55 million budget. Jesse Plemons very good in it. This is not an Oscar movie.
So wait, is that what they're projecting for the wide release for Begonia this weekend?
Huge bomb.
Wow. I mean, I love Begonia. I mean, I actually liked it more than Poor Things, but that's just me. What about Perri, an actor who you single-handedly?
Not true. But I appreciated being the tiniest little bit a part of his journey to that Oscar. You're talking about Brendan Fraser for Rental Family, right?
Yes, I am.
Definitely not writing him off either. I do think Searchlight has a good deal of work to do to kind of reposition that one as a major player. That was that premiered at TIFF. And
Yeah,
it-
that's right. That's right.
Or did it? I'm trying to remember if it played somewhere before, but I guess
World premiere TIFF. Yeah.
It, leaving TIFF, that one wasn't in the spotlight as much as I thought it would be for the Oscar conversation. I kind of thought it was going to like almost run away with things out of TIFF, and that just wasn't quite what happened. So I don't have him high up on my list at this point, but he is in my honorable mentions because I will never write him off.
I look, Rental Family, I think it's an exquisite, beautiful film with a big heart. Really like it really gets it casts a spell. And he, Brendan Fraser is very good in the movie. But I mean, look, there are contenders. And Jeff, you don't think Jeremy Allen White has a chance? Jeremy Allen White is a 2-time Emmy winner.
Absolutely.
Neither do you, Perri. All right.
I'll
Okay.
tell you who we're forgetting though.
Who?
Well, the wheels on the bus. They don't go round and round. There's the driver, my man.
No.
Oscar winner Matthew McConaughey.
For the Lost Bus.
Best movie I've seen all year.
He could get in. That's a good movie, but I think it's already on Apple TV. I mean, people might. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. The movie's great. It's an amazing film. All right. So the 4 that we can definitely count on here are Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agents. We got to pick our number 5 here. Do we want to go with Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams? Do we want to go with Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon?
Seems like we have our answer.
I think I go with Perri on this. I'm going to go with Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams, and bump off my boy, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right. I am perfectly down with Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams. This is our first pass at Best Actor. Before we sign off here, Perri, do we have any super chats you want to get?
We do, and I can't do that with that on my hand. Okay, we've got a bunch of them. First one, Nathan, big Schmodown fan here. So glad I found this show.
Yay, thanks, Nathan.
Glad you found us. Thank you for the super chat. Anyone seen Wicked for Good yet?
Perri?
Should I do my best Jeff impression?
Yes.
I would have seen it, but they don't invite me to these things. So what do they expect? I'm not going to promote their movie if they're not going to invite me.
I love it. Perri gets the Oscar for best Jeff impression. No, I haven't seen it. Jeff, did you see it?
I would if they invited me to anything. They don't invite me.
Same. But it has been screened, and the trades. I know the trade. Journalists have seen it. They're posting on social media that they loved it. I have really good feeling about it. All right, who's next?
Nathan's back here. Has Springsteen lost all chances for nominations?
I really like the film. I saw it at Telluride. I guess people were expecting something more showy along the lines of Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocket Man, or, focusing on Born in the USA versus Nebraska. I really liked the film. I thought Jeremy Allen White was great. I think it's a real good, solid B+ movie, but I feel like it's just not taking a hold the way it should be for Oscar chances. Maybe it will. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not happening.
Sorry. To this boss, I say, you're fired.
All right. Wiley says, happy Halloween. For the holiday, what spooky movie do you think should have been nominated for Best Picture in the past?
I'm going to say The Shining. The Shining is a masterpiece. I love The Shining. It is my favorite scary movie of all time. It's still, I've seen it 30 times, and every time I watch it, it still freaks me out. It's still disturbing. It got kind of mixed reviews when it came out in May of 1980, right before The Empire Strikes Back. There's some trivia for you. But man, that and also Psycho. I don't know if Psycho got nominated for Best Picture, but it should have.
I will choose
Scream.
I think I'm going to choose, if I'm choosing my favorite movies of all time, yes, of course. But just to give her a recent example that I am certain did not get nominated, I thought Us was fantastic. And I was really looking forward to seeing that getting some nominations after Jordan Peele got into that space with Get Out.
Yep.
And then it just, it didn't do well. I also thought Lupita Nyong'o really should have gotten a Best Actress nomination for that one. So that's one that I always get behind. And also love the score of that movie too.
Jeff, what horror movie should have got nominated for Best
This is
Picture
a
in the
tough
past?
question. I'll just go with Hereditary.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then
Okay,
the
next.
Toni Collette snub. That'll be an all-timer. D-Train. I'm being very serious, but they should have the 5th spot reserved for Indy the dog from Good Boy. I think it's time to dominate. It's time to dominate animals. Oh, nominate animals.
Huge typo.
I thought it was like, and have animals dominate the category, which I can get behind. And the Oscar ratings would increase.
I loved Good Boy. I thought it was pretty ingenious the way they, the film framed a haunted house movie around a dog. And Indy, hi Indy, hi puppy, hello baby boy. That movie was great. I just loved the hell out of Good Boy. All right, what else we got?
Captain K, Mike has a Halloween message. Happy Halloween. Today, I'm finally seeing Frankenstein in theaters as it was meant to be seen. Aside from Jacob Elordi, are there any potential acting nominations to come from this movie?
Well, there's Oscar Isaac.
I'm surprised he didn't come up today.
Well, let's bring it up now. Do you think he has a chance?
I haven't seen it.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Well, I think he's great in the film. Got to see how that movie does as well. Perry, any other?
Got a couple. I can't wait to see Train Dreams. Any chance for Joel Edgerton? We are.
Yes.
Pro Joel
He made
Edgerton
our cut.
this time.
He made our cut. What the fuck, Charles?
Jack says, I am scared about someone walking by my desk at work and seeing Jeff on my screen. What a costume. My first super chat on FYC. You guys rock.
Thank you, Jack. That's a fact, Jack.
Ralph says,
I get men to part with the money in their wallets.
Ralph says, Happy Halloween. I think the most underrated performance of this year is Dylan O'Brien in Twinless. He had so much emotional depth playing 2 characters. Just wanted to give him a shout out. I wish this movie was actually being considered for Oscars. I thought Dylan was excellent in this.
Yep, absolutely. Dylan O'Brien was great. And that would make 2 actors getting nominated for giving 2 performances in one film.
I just want everybody to be clear. We are actually in the middle of the Dylan O'Brien Assance.
Because of Send Help?
Not just Anniversary, which is out this week.
Oh, I really wanted to see that movie.
Bonkers movie.
Huh.
Bonkers.
Remind me who directed that? I feel like I just saw another movie of his.
Jan Komasa, who did Corpus Christi.
Yeah, and then
Dylan O'Brien was also in Pony Boy, which is one of the top.
Pony Boy's great too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this dude is finally like cashing in on all the potential that I think that he's had. I haven't seen Twinless yet. I've actually been saving Twinless.
Yeah, Twinless is good.
Because I've heard.
Jan also did The Other Good Boy. That's why he's on my brain, because I spoke to him at TIFF for The Other Good Boy, the one with Stephen Graham and Andrew.
Good boy. Right.
I like that Good Boy too.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, we are up to this one. Wait, let me just make sure I didn't skip anyone. No, you guys are doing good work as usual. But Mans, first time you did the actors, you were sure Clooney was getting in. What happened?
Well, I still think he has a very good chance, and I took a couple big swings here with Bill Skarsgård and Russell Crowe. I still think that George Clooney could get in. I think he certainly deserves to. It's his best performance in his Oscar-nominated performance in The Descendants in 2011. I love Jake Kelly. I saw it for a second time at AFI Fest, and it played better here than it did when I saw it at Telluride. And it played great at Telluride, but I still think he has a chance, and I still think the movie has a chance, but we shall see.
All right, David's here. Great costumes, great picks. Does any actor approach Jessie Buckley's frontrunner actress status? As ever, you 3 are just so darn entertaining. Happy Halloween, FYC and all. Let the games begin.
David's trying to pay for spoilers for next week's episode.
Yeah. David, what we're going to do is we're going to hold that thought, and we're going to come back with your answer on the next episode of FYC.
I'll answer it right now, David. Yes. I'm not going to name the actors, but yes.
Okay.
We'll see. That'll be a fun conversation to have. Samuel says Daniel Day-Lewis should be nominated.
Why? For taking a shit on a priest?
Daniel Day-Lewis, great to have him back. He's great in Anemone. Nobody saw it. and that includes Oscar voters.
Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry.
All right, Carol's up. Ethan Hawke is getting a nomination. Any chance for Park Hee-soon in No Other Choice? Oh,
That could be another surprise.
I thought that was
Choice is a beloved film.
Lee Byung-hyun. Park Hee-soon.
Hey, puppy. Hello. Good boy. Sure love my dog. Okay. Keep
that's
going.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. All right.
That's it.
All right. So these are our choices. One final round here. Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, Leo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Wagner Moore, The Secret Agent, Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams. That is our first round of Best Actor predictions for this season of FYC. We're going to revisit that. We're going to be here every week doing FYC from now until the Academy Awards on March 15th, 2026. Make sure you share FYC on your social media platforms. I know I say this every week and it sounds like it's a routine at this point, but really share FYC on your social media so more people find us. I know I see this every week, but if you're watching, you're not already subscribing to Perri's channel, you're missing out. Scroll down right now, subscribe to Perri's channel. Follow Perri on social media, P. Nemiroff or Perri Nemiroff. Follow The In Snyder on social media. Subscribe to theinsnyder.com. Watch Jeff's other show with my great friend John Roca, The Hot Mic, on John Roca's YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Scott Nance, and watch my show Consider This. Follow me on social media, all platforms at Movie Mance. And if you're watching live, you know, it is early. We hope you have a very, very fun Halloween day. Happy Halloween, everybody. Until the next episode of FYC, FY.
See you later.
Later.